Hi my lovelies, it's Lexie. Today is Sunday, as you know, it's video day on Sunday. So basically today I'm coming back with a new product and something I've been trying, and it's called Birchbox. So today basically the topic of this video is going to be a Birchbox review. I just wanted to introduce you a bit the first two boxes that I have received and how it's working, what is the content, and obviously giving you my opinion so far. But let's start a bit to explain you how Birchbox is working. A friend of mine has sent me that link lately about obviously Birchbox, and it's basically explaining you that they're sending you a small box more or less once a month, and you can test new products, and ideally the aim is obviously to adapt it to you, your skin, your hair, everything that is dealing with your beauty overall, and they adapt the product to your needs, which is really great actually. The first one is obviously basically introduction one, like one where they send to everybody, and I received the first one, so at the end of this month, well, at the end of January obviously, and about 10 days later I actually received directly the second one, because that was supposed to be the February box. So this is how it's presented. They send this lovely pinkish package, which is really great, and inside of each package obviously there's a box. And so just to show you, this is how the first box looks like. So this is the first box that I received at the end of January, and to explain you a bit how it's working, so inside the box, so you can see from here, you have a bunch of products, which is really nice. But so first of all, don't get wrong, because if you think that you're going to receive all the products at the initial size, you might be disappointed, which was a bit my case when I received the first one, because I was thinking that I will get the whole product, but obviously for £7.95, because you have a discount on the first order actually, so I paid it only £7.95. You can't really expect actually to have the real size of each item, but let's say that I kind of fooled myself, and I was really hoping that would happen. But still, anyway, some of the products are actually having the full size, and the other ones are like good size samples to make you try, and then make you your own opinion kind of, until you decide maybe to buy them yourself in the future. It's all very good brands, famous brands for most of them, but it's also another way to basically introduce yourself to new brands that probably you don't know about, which is actually pretty great for me, because I've been kind of very faithful to some brands since I'm very young, and I didn't try new brands for years. So if you take me out from the basic, being like L'Oreal, Clarins, Estée Lauder, and all this type of brand, the basic one that you find in the shops, apart from Benefits that I actually discovered about a year ago, something like this, I didn't give myself much chance to get to know new products. So for me, this Birchbox is actually a pretty good thing, because it helps me knowing things that I didn't know in the past, because I don't really look into it. Aesthetically talking, obviously, as you can see, the boxes are really cute. So I really like it. It's very aesthetical, very feminine. Each month you have a box which looks very different, so you can accumulate them and keep them together. I think it was really nice, and the way that you can just fold it and put it in and out like this, I think is also very cool. So at least that gives you an idea. What do you find inside? Well, obviously you find kind of a range of product that you have ordered. As I explained, the first one is very generic, so everyone is receiving the same, but it's just an introduction. The second one that I will show you in a bit is actually more adapted to me. So what did I receive in that first one? The good thing is that first of all, they always come with a notebook. And in this book, you have an idea of what you're receiving, which is really important. First of all, because you need to know if it's adapted to you. And second, because you need to know what to do with it. Because otherwise, you will do like I do usually. I have a whole box full of product that I barely use, but I just fill up my bathroom for no reason. And that's not the aim. So you need to be sure about what you receive is what you need. So just to show you quickly, so this is exactly what you will receive with it. An introduction of what's inside. So I haven't tried them yet, just so you know, so I will probably do another video to give you my opinion about how I felt when I tried them, but at least with you today I'm gonna check a bit what it's inside. So the first one here is actually a shower oil. So you can see here, it's coming from NYX. I guess everyone who likes luxury product must know about NYX. This is a very, very good brand. It's a French brand actually, so that's probably why I know it so well. But yes, it's a shower oil, so I will definitely use it in my bathroom when I take my shower. Then, in this one here, we have a daily moisture conditioning spray. So, good size one also, not too small, and you can definitely make enough use of it to use it regularly and then know if it's working for you, which is great. And they explain you that you need to use it when your hair are wet, or at least after you wash them, and like use them in your towel and be sure that there's no water left, etc. What did they say? Hydrate, yeah, in damp hair, clean damp hair. Sorry, because I didn't know the word. So, Beaver, I don't know that brand actually, so that would be a nice try for me. So the next time I wash my hair, probably put that in. The third one is actually a foundation, but it's also a very moisturizing foundation. So the brand is called Paul & Joe. For example, never heard about Paul & Joe in the past, so I'll give it a try too. I don't really wear much foundation, but as I say, that's the first time, and this one was the general one, so I couldn't expect that it was adapted to me. I'm not very much of a foundation person. I'm more like wearing powders, but from time to time, when I go out or something, I like to have a bit of it, or if I have a spot like most of you, I'm wearing foundation. So let's give a try at some point to this one, and I will let you know about it. This one is actually very interesting. I haven't had the luck neither to, well, actually I wanted to keep them good until I do that review for you, but this one is apparently a makeup remover. So apparently it's really great because you just need to pre-wash it before you use it for the first time. And I'm very sorry, by the way, I have a cold, so if you hear me coughing a bit during the video, please accept my apologies. So as I was saying, this kind of like little cloth is actually a makeup remover. You just use it with water. There's nothing else to use. No like special water, makeup cream powder, whatever you use. It's actually really good apparently. So yeah, I'll give it a try and I will let you know about it very soon. Then the rest is nothing more actually. Oh yeah, there's one last thing. Sorry, I forgot. Couldn't find it. This one is a concealer, beige concealer. The brand is Lord & Berry, same thing, never heard, but why not? Always open to new changes, and I definitely need this one because I'm always complaining that I have a bit of dark eyes, especially in the morning, so definitely will use the concealer and will tell you about it. The good thing also, which is great, is actually that if you check this and you read inside, you will notice that the prices are actually in. So you can see how much it would cost you if you decide to buy them in the future. And what is really nice also to see is actually, though they're good quality ones, they're not automatically like very, very expensive one, because what is important is for you to be able to use it again in the future and not only like make an introduction, like it, and then notice you can't pay for it. I have this kind of like, how do you call that? A foundation that I really, really love. It's coming from a brand called La Prairie, which is a French brand also. And that was a gift to me and I love it. And the few times I'm wearing foundation, that's the only one I'm wearing because it's so light and very good product. But the thing is actually costing like almost £100. So it's perfect. It's beautiful. I love it. And each time I'm using it, I'm almost feeling guilty because I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting closer to the end of the bottle. So, how am I going to be able to pay again for it, you know? But, good products are great. And I'm not saying the contrary, but when they come as gift and then after that, you notice you will never ever be able to buy it again, then you have a problem. So, is here in this January Birchbox, which was the first one I tried, or at least that I received, you can see that the products goes between like 12, 10, 50, 11 pounds, 24 pounds. So there was nothing like really more expensive than 24 pounds. So it's pretty great because you know that, yeah, in your budget of makeup, you'll be able at least to afford it should you wish to, or even if you have to afford it every 3 to 4 months and you plan ahead, but at least you know it's doable. So I think it's pretty good for that. So the rest was actually advertisement, to be honest. They always put you like discount for printing pictures, 50 of your paper gang box. So apparently there's something else called Paper Gang that's probably like a link to them. So yeah, I think so. But they advertise their own stuff also inside. Here they tell you that if you want another box, you can have a 20% off. For now, I actually registered, so I'm planning to receive at least 3 or 4 to make myself an opinion, and then I will review if I decide to keep it or not, because obviously I need to be sure it's matching my expectations. But for now, for £7.50, which was that first big box, yeah, I can say I like it. At least I'm pretty happy that the general one was something good enough for me to use all the products. Then I received the February box. So this one I received it 2 days ago. Really love it. The design is really great. So if you have a look, very 80s actually, or very, yeah, it reminds me like those kind of cartoons I was watching when I was younger. But yeah, really nice. Love the colors. Same way, you know, just slide it and you get the products inside. Really like overall the packaging, so I think that is definitely their strength, the way they present their boxes and do, I think it's really good point, very attractive to the eye. So same thing, the only difference, as I was explaining, you can see here, this time they have adapted to my needs, or at least what I mentioned and what I wanted. I'm not saying that obviously that no one else but me will receive that box, because actually, so one of my friends on Instagram, she received her own box, and maybe out of the 5 products, 2 or 3 were actually similar as mine. They make sense because same like light skin, brown hair and green eyes, probably that's why she must have filled up the same information as me. But overall, some are very adapted to what you have say, the other ones are kind of general according probably to your complexion, your eyes, or something like this. So what I wanted to explain, sorry, I'm just going back quickly, is that when I filled up on the Birchbox website, they give you like a dozen of questions to fill up about what you look like. They don't ask for any pictures or anything, but they ask very complete questions about what you need to work on, what you like, what you don't like about yourself, kind of like, is that really regarding spots, eye bags, is that regarding like some skin condition, or anything that could be related to what you would like to make better. So it can be your hair because they're too greasy. So there's a lot of questions like this to be sure that the product that they will send you is adapted to your needs. So at least that's a very strong point for them. So they don't just send you like some products like this without paying attention to you, which is probably one of the strong points where it might last for some time. If people are really willing to play the game and just having like some average size product. But let's be honest also, I don't think that they will make it pay £12.50 if each time they will send you like the full size of the product. Or on the other hand, people might wonder where they get the products from to sell it so cheap. Or last point, they could have issues with the brands they get the products from if they sell cheaper than them. So overall, that's just what I was meaning for today. Let me present you quickly the second box. So what do I have in this one? It's built like the first one, obviously, because that's the way they present themselves. I like the way that they come with kind of how do you say, motto? Yes, a motto. So it's written, "True beauty is timeless." Fully agree with that. Everyone that follows my Instagram knows enough how much I am all about body positivity, true beauty beyond like superficial beauty and all this type of things. On the top, obviously, of my plus size-ness, as I like to say. But yeah, true beauty is timeless. It's true. I really agree with that. So let me go back to it. There is again little explanation about what this box is about. So here what we have on the first one is an eyeshadow, which I don't wear very often, to be honest with you, but at least they have chosen colors that match my skin and my eyes. With green eyes, it's very recommended to wear brown, so I totally agree with the choice they made. So yeah, it's a brand called, The Beauty Crop. Same thing, never heard. So until you try, you can't judge. I guess I would say that this way. Then, second one, I really know that this time they have checked what I was saying, because I keep complaining all the time that my eyes are actually having those dark circles, especially in the morning and lately, because I've been very tired. So they sent me something called the Wonder Eye Cream, which is from a brand called Balance Me. That same thing I still haven't heard of. Sorry for all of you, because maybe some of you already know the brand and you think that maybe I'm very clueless about what I'm saying, but as I say, I tend to be very faithful to the one I've been using for years. So this one is apparently 99% natural, which is great and totally what I'm up for, because I tend to like more natural brands. Still, they say that you need to apply it morning and evening, so I'll definitely give a try to this one. So they call it miraculous cream for the eyes. Okay, so let's keep checking what it's in that second box actually. So we just saw the eye cream, good, and eyeshadow, even better. And the third item is actually a Shea Butter lipstick. So very easy. I don't think there's much to say about it. The brand is called Pixie. Really nice, lovely item. Look, the colors are really bright and nice, so I like it. Something that you need every day anyway. It's winter here at the moment. You need a good moisturizer for your lips, so I will definitely use this one, no hesitation. Then the fourth one is actually a polish, finishing polish. Never heard of that until I received it actually the other day. So it's very funny. You know, my hair, I do not really have the normal type of hair, like either they're curly or either they're just like straight. I have this kind of in-between wavy hair, depending on the season, depending on how hot it is. So it's a bit difficult to tame them, like I like to say, or to make them look better. So they tend to be frizzy, especially with the humidity in the UK. So when I do ponytail, which I like to do at least like half of the week, or when I go to the gym or else, my hair are very frizzy and not looking nice, and I don't really like it. So I normally use wax, because I don't want to use any gel or anything like this, because it's too greasy. But wax is slightly better. But apparently this little product here, coming from a brand called Persian Reed, they're actually claiming, at least, or saying that it will be better than those like wax and gel, and it will make your hair not greasy, etc. So I will definitely give it a try and let you know part of my next video, the opinion of it. Then the last product, because I think I already said that, but there are like 5 products per box. This is something I would definitely make great use of it. The brand is called Lexie. Same thing, still don't know about it, but it is a coconut milk hair mask. It is totally the type of items I would use for myself. I love hair mask. I'll do one at least every week. Coconut is one of my favorites for the hair, because I think it keeps the hair silky and smooth and shiny. So normally coconut oil or argan oil are the one I use the most, to give you an idea of what I use normally. So this is a good product. I will definitely make a good try of it and will let you know. Going back to what I was explaining you earlier regarding the pricing, you have the full price of those items. The prices are pretty reasonable. Actually, it goes from £7 for the eyeshadow to £32, which is the price of the full box of that coconut hair mask. So the rest is about 10, 20 and £8. So very easy, not too overpriced, and definitely something that I could buy again in the future, and I hope that you will make good use of it. So this is all for today, my lovelies. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I really hope that if you have already purchased the Birchbox and you at your first or second try too, please give me your opinion. Tell me how you feel about it, what you think about it, what you think of the packaging, the products. Have you tried the products, and what's your opinion about it? I will definitely make another video on this product, because obviously today was a presentation, but I need to try them now, and will tell you more probably by the end of this month. And before I receive the third box, I will tell you what was my opinion on those first products and how it was. So that's all for today. Once again, thank you for following me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, go on my Instagram page, Lexie28, as you can see at the back, and please subscribe and go to my Instagram and like my pictures and all of that. So this is all for today. Thank you again. Have a lovely end of weekend for the ones that will watch it today, but for the ones that watch it later on, take care, have a good day, and I see you soon. Bye bye.